Welcome back to the channel. It's currently 9 AM on a Tuesday morning and I've got time to make a video, and I thought what better video to make than a breakfast video. So in today's video we are going to be reviewing none other than the Kershaws all day big breakfast ready meal. This includes, I'm going to read it from the back, sausages, fried potatoes, beans, breakfast ham, I think that's meant to be bacon, scrambled eggs and tomatoes. Now this is something I have never tried before. I tried a Kershaws meal on the channel. I'll leave a link to that there right now, so go and watch that towards the end of this video. But I've never tried this exact meal. And so if you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which food should I review next. And so here we go then, straight into the video today. We've got the Kershaws frozen food since 1946. Big breakfast ready meal. Again, includes sausages, fried potatoes, which I'm guessing are those mini hash browns, beans, breakfast ham, take a look at that, and scrambled eggs and tomatoes, which you can see there on screen. The meal itself is 400 grams in weight. And of course, pause the video if you want to take a more in-depth look at the nutrition on screen. I absolutely love bacon, so I'm going to be interested to see what that ham looks like. Let's flip the box over then. There's so much information to see. Guys, just to let you know, there are more Kershaws meals. If you want me to review any more of these Kershaw meals, then leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which one you want to see next on the channel. Anyway, let's take a look at the ingredients. So there's the ingredients for the beans in tomato sauce. So beans 53%, chopped tomatoes 25%, fried diced potatoes 17%, sausages, now this is interesting, 15%, chicken 37% in the sausages, scrambled egg 10%, and breakfast ham 3%, formed pork 70%. And of course, as ever, your allergen advice. So you've got celery, fish, molluscus, mustard, nuts, peanuts, soya, and sulfites. And so how can we cook this thing then? So we can cook it in the oven. It looks to be 30 minutes or the microwave. And that's what we are going to be doing, cooking this thing in the microwave. So it says cook on full power for 8 minutes, peel the film back, lift the ham, thoroughly stir the baked beans, replace the ham, turn over the sausages, recover with the film, and cook for a further 4 minutes. So there's a little bit to do with this meal before we can go ahead and eat it. So let's get this then out of the box and take a more in-depth look at what we've got. So guys, are you ready for the big reveal? I'm doing it one-handed because again, I've got the camera at the other end. It's slowly coming. And there we have it. The Kershaws. Kershaws big breakfast meal. What do we think from first seeing this absolutely tremendous breakfast meal? Take a look and let me know in the comment section down below. Because it is a review, I'm going to peel back the film so we can take a more in-depth look at what we've got, and we'll take a look at the quality of what we are going to be eating. Of course, this is frozen for now. We've got to cook it, but I thought we would take a look without the film. You can see the sausages there, the frozen sausages. They're a lot smaller than I thought they would have been. I mean, there's the box. They're about the same, actually. I thought they'd be a bit bigger than that. We've, of course, got our breakfast ham, the bacon. Is that the egg? I think that's the egg there. You've got the beans just underneath. Yeah, so they're the tomatoes, and they will be the hash brown. So there is the breakfast meal. I'm excited for this one. And so let's recover this then and get it in the microwave for the first 8 minutes. But remember, we've got to lift the ham after the first 8 minutes and remove it from the packaging. So let's get it in the microwave. 8 tremendously long minutes have passed, and there we have it so far. I've got to remove the ham, so I'll do that right now. Shake off the ham, we'll place it on the plate, and it did say on the instructions, I think, to stir the beans. So I'll do that. I'll quickly, I'll just give it a little stir like that. We'll recover it, and we'll place it back in for the final 4 minutes. And by the way, this does seem like a very long time to cook this meal. But I'm just gonna go for it, and we'll see what it's like after the full 12 minutes. So let's pop it back in the microwave. And whilst that's in the microwave for the final 4 minutes, let's take a look at this bacon slash ham. Look at that. It's practically sandwich meat. It's literally sandwich meat that you're getting as your bacon replacement. The final 4 minutes are up, and there we have it, guys. Our full, all-day, big breakfast meal by Kershaws. Let's get this on a plate then and take a look at what we've got before we get into our taste test. I mean, I was absolutely going to bring you back once I plated it up, but I've got to show you this. These are the potatoes. They come up as one. Look at that. I'll bring you back. Right, so here we go then. And listen, I know what you're thinking. Do not talk bad of this just yet. We'll get through each individual item and then we'll get into our taste test. This might be an absolutely tasty meal. So, look, it might look absolutely terrible, but it could taste amazing. So I'll show you the sausages just really quickly. It's got a bean on the sausage there, but those are your sausages. 12 minutes in the microwave. Maybe they would have looked better in the oven, but there you go. 12 minutes in the microwave. We've got the egg, again covered in beans. Everything is covered in beans, but there's your egg as well. We've looked at the ham, the bacon replacement, the potatoes. Again, I think they're meant to be individual, but they just come up as one big. They just come up as one big piece of potato. I'm guessing they'll be quite nice. And then we've got the beans and the tomatoes. So there's the overall view of the breakfast. Let's get in then to our taste test. So guys, here we go then. We are straight into the taste test. There is the close-up of the meal we're going to be eating in today's video. Now, I was relatively excited about this one today when I took a look at it. I'll tell you the price. £1.99 for this tremendous, succulent breakfast meal. I'm not going to delay it any further. Did you see that? The sausage popped when I put the fork into it. There we have it. There's your close-up of the sausage. I'm really excited about this. And again, quickly, just to let you know, there's been no added ingredients. So I've not put any salt and pepper on, no tomato sauce. I'd want to add cheese to this meal, but I've also not done that. I want it to be a fair and consistent review. We'll taste it as it comes. And this is unfortunately, or fortunately, as it comes in the microwave. So let's get straight in then to the taste test. The sausages first. That's horrendous. So half the sausage is cooked, half the sausage is overcooked, sorry. I'll try and show you that on the camera. I don't know if that's picking that up. I want to try and show you what I mean. Take a look at that. Half the sausage is cooked, half the sausage is overcooked. Maybe that's a me problem. The instruction didn't say to rotate the sausages, but maybe I should have done that, because when I bit into that, I was met with a squidgy sausage and then an overcooked sausage, if that makes sense to the viewer. But overall taste of that, not bad, it's edible. It's edible, I would say. So let's get in then to the ham, the bacon replacement. We'll get straight into that and we'll see what that's about. It's just normal ham. It's really salty, which I do like. But with a breakfast, I'd much prefer to get bacon than ham. Maybe the £1.99 budget doesn't stretch to include bacon. So that's why you've got your sandwich meat type ham. Next up, we'll go for the beans. Let's go beans and tomato together. We'll just mix it up. Oh, salty. So again, I've not added any salt to that. Very salty. The fact that that's so salty adds obviously to the taste and the flavour of the meal. There's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. It's just very salty. And then the potatoes, again, I'm not sure the potatoes are meant to come up as a whole. Again, it may be that I was meant to stir them in the microwave. It didn't say it on the cooking instructions, only to remove the ham and to stir the beans. But if you purchase this, obviously rotate the sausages, do a lot more than what's on the cooking instructions essentially. So let's get straight into this then. I think the only way to eat this is going to be to just bite into it essentially. Oh. They taste half cooked, part done. Yeah, I'm pretty much eating frozen potato there. Again, the cooking instructions didn't advise me to stir the potatoes or to rotate them, but definitely do that because I've just eaten frozen potato. Last but not least, definitely not least, let's get into the scrambled egg then. So there we have it, the jelly-like scrambled egg. Still warm at least this won't be frozen. Oh. That seriously tastes like cold mush. No taste at all to that. It seems like all of the salt, all of the seasoning went into the beans and the tomato because the rest of it, apart from the ham, which is also very salty, doesn't really taste of all that much. So that's enough of the taste review, the taste test. Let's give then an overall rating and a taste rating for that meal, and we'll end the video. So the taste rating I'm going to give that is going to be a 5 out of 10. It wasn't very good. The overall rating I'm going to give it is a 6 out of 10 because it's £2 or it's just under £2, a penny short of £2 for this meal. You decide in the comment section down below what you think of this. After what you've seen, would you purchase this Kershaws ready meal, big all-day breakfast? And if you enjoy videos like this, then consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which food should I review next.